What would you do if you came up against a grizzly bear? If you're unsure, pay attention to this, because a BC man's family is crediting his skills as a boxer as the reason that he was able to survive a grizzly attack earlier this month. Dan Burritt joins me now with more on this. Dan, this is, it's heartbreaking. It's also, there's some inspiration to be taken here. But walk us through this, because this is a very serious attack that this man went through.
This is stunning. And this is Joe Pendry. He's 63 years old. The word tough, Sarah, does not do this man justice. Joe was hunting elk near Fort Steele, near Cranbrook in BC's East Kootenay earlier this month. His wife, Janice, says he made an elk call, then saw 2 grizzly cubs. That's when Mama Bear charged. She said that Joe was able to shoot the mother in the leg and break it, or in the hip and break its leg, but it kept coming and knocked the gun away out of his hand. She says Joe's Golden Gloves boxing champion skills then kicked in. He hit the bear so hard and so repeatedly in the nose, he actually broke his hand. But the bear chomped down on his head, tore off his lips and part of his scalp. But Janice says Joe then played dead. The bear backed off. He was able to call 911 himself, along with his son. He was airlifted out of there and flown to Kelowna General Hospital in the Okanagan, where he underwent numerous surgeries. Sarah, Janice says her husband has a broken nose, cheekbone, arms, ribs, but doctors have sewn his lips back on, and they've done other amazing work. Have a listen.
Anybody that can phone 911 on his own and fight the bear off the way he did, that there was definitely a fighter in him and there was a chance, and he's proven it every day. His scalp was torn off, so they had to reconstruct that from the skin on his hips, and that was done a couple of weeks ago, going on more on 3 weeks ago now, and it's molding into the shape. It's looking really well. Like he's coming.
To be realistic, Joe has a very long recovery ahead. He has PTSD symptoms, according to Janice. He dreams about the bear. He may not be able to return to his job with a highway maintenance company. This has also been incredibly hard on their family. Janice says she's holding it together. Thankfully, they have a lot of family there to support her. Now, as for the bear, it's dead. The conservation officers say they found this bear in the area a few days later, and through DNA analysis confirmed this is the animal that attacked Joe. Janice says she was told this animal, in fact, died from sepsis. Sarah.
It's interesting. There's not just the one grizzly story that we have going on here in British Columbia, but there's another story about a grizzly bear that's making headlines. And this one, thankfully, not ending in these kind of horrific injuries.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
This one's still unnerving, though. There's a woman named Nuskmata. She lives in the Great Bear Rainforest on BC's Central Coast. She says grizzlies broke into her home and into her car while they were home earlier this month. She says the bear pushed the front door of her house in and was only scared off when the dog came and confronted it. 2 days later, she found scratch marks on the house as well as in her car, paw prints, and essentially they were able to open it. Nuskmata says since she's since heard of other similar cases of people where bears have gone into their homes or tried to get into their homes. Bit unnerving. Have a listen.
We're having to adapt our systems here to make sure that we're safe, but also that other bears are safe as well, right? Like we live in their home, so we have to be aware of making sure like pet food is put away, that things are stored properly, especially like garbage. There are a lot of gardens and like fruit trees in the valley, so people need to make sure that those are all picked. I think people have been pretty good about it, but the bears have learned over time that there's a big payoff of breaking into human structures and vehicles.
She is urging people who have had close encounters with these animals to call conservation officers so they can track them. And she hopes the break-in bears will head off as they prepare for hibernation. Very close calls.
Absolutely, and thank goodness she was not home for that.
Indeed.
Dan, thank you very much.
You're welcome.